StateDawg Kennel. Welcome, y'all. We back with another video. As you can see, you got the two large, what we want to call them, large breed animals. Got the Rottweiler large breed animals out live in effect, y'all. So let's talk about these animals today. First off, topic of the day, tail docking. Do you prefer tail docking or you don't prefer tail docking? Me personally, it doesn't matter to me, honestly, but some people it does. For show, mostly, I would think. Some breeders have said for breeding purposes also, but I'm not sure, but we'll go into that a little bit. First of all, tail docking is not allowed in Europe and Germany. You might have to have specific permission or from a higher power, meaning lawfully, but lawfully tail docking is not allowed in Europe and Germany as far as our last check. As you can see, Big Rambo there taking a break. Yes, so I don't think tail docking is allowed, but in the US it is allowed. There's no law against tail docking. As you can see, these two animals right here, tail is fully on, so that's sometimes that could be an asset and sometimes it can be otherwise. But in any other instance, I do have two, and I had both of them pretty long time, y'all. At least going on a year for both of them. Didn't have no preference for tail dock. Hey, stop. As you can see, they playing right now. They mates, they ain't gonna, but I stop it. You gotta be proactive sometimes. You gotta stop it before it even gets started. Hey, Rambo. Even though you know they playing, but sometimes you gotta just be proactive. Let them know you still in control. That's a big boy. It's a big boy. Yeah. But yeah, Pepper will get it started. Little young girl over there, she'll get it started. But anyway, in any instance, tail docking, I prefer not. If I had to, I will. But as far as personally my animals, it really doesn't, nay or yay, it really doesn't matter. But I will try it on my next litter. I'm gonna try a couple on my pit bull litter. And definitely the Rottweiler breed, you definitely can, it can be an asset with these big dogs. So you definitely can have an asset. It can be an asset to tail dock for Rottweilers, especially doing breeding, especially doing birthing, taking care of puppies. Yeah, it definitely can be a good thing. Yeah, so you definitely don't want to tail dock too much if you don't have to, because you know, when you do it and not careful, you know, even though they said it can't develop into no bacteria or anything else, you just want to be careful when you docking. When you eliminate any kind of limb on an animal, you kind of want to be careful with that. So that's why I would say nay instead of yay. But I will have some instances where I would say yay, especially if the puppy's owner prefers tail docked. Yes, you definitely want to satisfy the customer. So yeah, and I don't knock anybody for tail docking. So definitely, you can see Big Rambo doesn't really bother him that much. Hey, get around me, I'm taping. Yeah, it doesn't really bother him that much. As for females, yes. Now that's probably where I would say otherwise, because as a mother and a female, you definitely, need the best access to the puppies and to keep them safe and out of harm's way. The tail, that could be an issue when she's birthing and raising the puppies up through the early weeks of birth. So as you can see, sister ain't eating her food. Why you ain't eating your food? Anyway, yeah. So yes, females probably. Males not really necessary, but a lot of people do it for many reasons. And so there's no knock on it. There's no knock on it. Whatever it takes to satisfy the owner and the customer or the master, yes. That's their dog, that's their property, and definitely not really any health concerns. Not really. As you can see, Pepper, she came with her tail dot, and no difference between the other dogs. She just has her tail dot. Nothing more than that. I guess it could be helpful to her in some instances, in some instances, probably not, y'all. But please like, please subscribe. Topic for today, tail docking, tail docking. Talking about tail docking. I got a litter coming up. So I think I'm gonna do half and half on this next pit bull litter of tail docking. I'll probably do half the males and half the females on this upcoming litter. See how it goes. I do have the instruments. I do have the correct instruments to do it with. We will not be cutting with no scissors. We'll do the band tail docking, and that would probably be the best thing for everybody. Put it on if they're a puppy. About the first 1 to 3 days is the best time. After that, you shouldn't do it. So just give them a day after birth, that second day. Maybe scrap that band on there with the utensil, and 3 to 4 to 5 days, tail should be falling off and gone. Yeah, so anything after 5 days, y'all, be very careful. Anything after 5 days old puppy, be very careful. You don't want to cause any damage or cause any infection in doing that. So it's recommended the first 1 to 2 to 3 days. That's the appropriate time to dock tails as a puppy. So that's what I'll do. We'll video the process day by day, and we'll see how it goes. On the next tail docking video, I will show you the instrument that is used, and I will put the link in my bio where you can just go to Amazon and pick that instrument up and the bands that go with it. Yeah, so might make the dog a little more agile, but usually tails was made for balance, so that's what they were made for. So well, I guess that way they were genetically and hereditally and analytically, that's why dogs got tails, for balance, I would think. So there is a reason why they have tails. Now it wasn't, that was man-made thing, docking tails. It wasn't necessary for any dog, tail docking. And it still is not necessary, because they've been doing it since the evolution of dogs, and still breeding, still having babies still making it. So there's no law that you can or you can't have it in the US, but in other countries, you might better watch it. There might be some laws. I haven't been over there, so I don't know. So definitely can't say for sure what the law is in Europe and Germany. But from what I've read, tail docking is illegal in most countries overseas. Okay, you can see Big Roxy right there, just chilling. Her and Rambo out here chilling. She done been through her little heat cycle period. They didn't get to do anything, so we'll wait next time. Next go round, we'll wait. Big Rambo did try. He did try, but wasn't successful. But we'll keep trying. You know, that's our first time trying. So we'll keep trying till the time is right. No worries here at StateDawg Kennel. Yeah, as you can see, poop is still there. It was raining again today, but it's drying up, so I'm gonna get up in there after this video and shovel it out like a champ, y'all. You can call me the poop doo-doo brown. Y'all remember that song, Doo-Doo Brown? I think that's what I'm gonna do my shorts when I'm cleaning up poop. Doo-Doo Brown, baddest boy in town. Yeah, boy, dope sound. Y'all remember that. But look at these jokers right here, challenging each other. But yeah, that's Rottweiler and Rambo. That'll be the first Rottweiler breeding here at StateDawg Kennel. That'll be the first one. Roxy is a little too playful right now. Hey, you better not. You better not. Get off. Move. Hey. Stop. Growling. You stop. You stop, Rox. Yeah, you. But anyway, please like, y'all. Please subscribe. Summary for the day, topic for the day. Topic was tail docking. The summary is, as a puppy, 1 to 3 days. 1 to 3 days old is the appropriate time to tail dock. Anything after that, you want to be very careful and very specific in how you do it and how it's done. I would advise go to the vet and let them handle that. For the large breeds, female tail docking for the mother could be helpful when she's raising the young, raising her babies. But the male, I see no advantages or disadvantages with tail docking or without. I see no disadvantages as far as raising Rottweilers. Gaming purposes could be, but non-gaming purposes, really, it's not necessary, y'all. But anyway, please like, please subscribe. StateDawg Kennel, y'all, and we out.